Well, it has all of our creature removal, so let's run it and see what happens. Obviously going to run out the, hello opponent. Run out the Faithful Judge first, right? Ugh. Slightly punished, I guess. Dorothea, buy us some time. Mono white. Oh, white angels. This is gonna be interesting. So Disa is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and get our faithbound judge going. So this gives us the double block, so that Valkyrie's not gonna get in anytime soon. If it gets too out of hand, we can faithful absence. Double Youthful Valkyrie, though, that is potentially an issue. Ooh, I like that. Yep, just hold. No attacks, holding fast, double block, probably kill the judge. We have the ability. Fortunately, I don't think our opponent is going to play into... that's a little scary. Is it weird that I think we actually have to... Oh, well, no, we kill. Ugh. Man, there really wasn't a window either for us to kill that. So what do we kill here? I don't know what we kill. Unfortunately, like this is... I mean, I guess she makes all angels bigger. They're mono white. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Gaida. I could be wrong. I don't know. I really don't. Hermit helps. Play the Aganjo because we want to keep hitting our land drops, right? So this is definitely a game where we wanted our disappears, man. Our make disappears would have been pretty huge here. But you know, sometimes you don't always draw them. So, unfortunately, our judge isn't going to be able to start attacking. They are going to get to draw. But obviously, if they had their Gaida, I feel like they would have just played it. So, that at least helps us out here. Though, I got to admit, a Book of Exalted Deeds. Okay. Okay. Wait. I should have countered that. I should have countered that. Gosh darn it, Jedi. I 100% should have countered that. Oh, alright. Well, I will take that. I will take that in a heartbeat if they're going to give it to us. Whew. Thank you. And play the other Hermit. Okay. I don't feel so bad now. Yeah, that was silly. That was 100% silly. So hopefully they don't play a Righteous Valkyrie, because that, or Righteous Hero or thing, right? What's the tap on this? Exile and put it, oh. Ooh. Yeah, we should have countered that. Can I counter abilities? Nope. It's not the worst. Keep hitting our land drops. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't. Alright, let's just attack. No sense attacking with both. Right? So now it's going to be a race. Oh, why didn't I counter that? I was thinking, oh, it's not a removal spell. Alright, yep. One, two, three, four, five, 6. I don't think Mono White has a... Well, I guess they could have borrowed time. We're probably going to let this guy die. We're getting close to it, right? Double block. Dorothea can block their lands. They are getting plenty of lands, though. So Hermit's not going to be the biggest counterspell. They're eyeballing it. They're eyeballing it. All we need to do is draw one of our Overseers, or All-Seers. If we see that, we're good, right? Because we could start, like, pitching into our void, our graveyard. We could replay stuff, and that's our pseudo card advantage, right? This guy's pretty big too. He could probably get in there for a little something, something. Unfortunately, come on. What are we drawing? Yes! Yes! Oh, man. The problem is I want to hit our land drop, right? Oh, that's so close. It's so close. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? We could play it, hit our land drop, and then we could leave up Hermit. Because I feel like they're sitting on an Elspeth. Oh, man. Oh, no. I'm gonna... So here's the thing, right? If we think one of the top 2 cards is a land... Now, the problem is... Alright, there... Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, so... So here's the dilemma, right? If we play this... Like... We play him, right? We look at the top 2 cards. One of them needs to be a blue source. If not, we give him the window. If we don't think the top 2 cards are a land, then we're going to sit on this guy anyways. And are we really going to wait and let our opponent go bigger than that, right? They keep eyeballing the Hermit. I'm going to send it back. I'm going to draw one more card, then I'm going to play it. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I feel like they're sitting on an Elspeth or something like that. So we do have to be careful of Emperor, right? Because that may be what they're trying to do to our judge. It was a land. So we just don't attack here. So... Oh, we could just bounce that too. Ooh! Oh, yeah, I actually feel like bouncing that is better. Yeah, I'm gonna wait, because bouncing that angel is actually gonna be pretty huge, I think. If we attack the Emperor, we can counter. They didn't block last time. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack here. What is going on right now? Oh, what is going on right now? I'm gonna bounce that EOT. EOT bounce that, I think, is gonna put them way behind. Granted, now, there is a combo with this, right? Because it's whenever you discard a card. So actually activating this to discard it triggers the Arbiter. But I don't think it's correct. They've got to be sitting on like an Elspeth or something. Alright, let's bounce that guy. So now the whole winning the game thing is out of the question. We still have double blue, right? Do they have color protection? It's a tap land. It is a tapped land. Alright, let's swing here, because these counter spells are messing them up. Okay. I think I'm going to kill the angel because they have to activate a land to do that. So I think the one that doesn't, you know, that they essentially could play for free, I think is the stronger play. And we're going to go here and hold. Dorothea doesn't give a +1/+1. She just gives the guy sustained trapped ability. Okay. We can deal with that. Okay. Still fine. Land. It's not Starnheim, because they would have... So now this is going to be interesting, right? Because they have plenty of lands now. So, I mean, I gotta admit, these Hermits did their job. Oh, yes. So now we could still play Arbiter, and yes, excellent. Excellent. Play Arbiter. Probably gonna pitch the Dorothea. We'll see what we draw. We can leave up both Hermits. Feeling pretty good about this, guys. Oh. Draw land. Do we have a 2 in the graveyard? We do not. So pitch the Dorothea. Trigger -3. Doesn't really matter right now. We can attack with a Hermit if we want to, but I like the counter magic. Play the Gates of Istvel. Alright. Let's see if All-Seeing Arbiter is going to get us to the promised land. This is going to be close. No attacks. And then... Oh, we played our land, right? Yeah, because we wanted to leave up both. That's right. Alright, opponent. Mira's Call. Okay, we'll sack both. We'll bite. It's a pretty good card to counter, I think. Right? That's weird, right? Okay, we just counter. All right, cool. Yes! Got there. Greetings, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more playing Magic, so you don't have to. If playing some blue-white defensive shenanigans and then coming in with the giant right hook of a win con is your jam, then you came to the right place, friend. Because not only are we family here, but that's exactly what we're doing today. We're pretty much trying out 2 cards from the new set. Reservoir Kraken as a big beater that can get us some unblockable guys and chump blockers, as well as All-Seeing Arbiter. That's really the big payoff here. So we're running a bunch of cards that have Flashback and Disturb, so essentially the Arbiter's effect is more of a draw 2 instead of a draw, filter, loot 1, right? And various cost of 1, 2, 3, and 4s in our decks to be able to maximize 5, essentially getting a -5, -0 with Arbiter, because we are going to be pitching lands. So super cool. Just trying something different, right? And we have ways of flashing things back once again, so we're really not punished for throwing stuff in our graveyard. Will it work out? I don't know. Let's find out. Once again, I'm going to struggle so you guys know where to burn your wild cards. That being said, shout out for this video goes out to Benjamin Hoffman. Benji, thank you so much, my friend. Ooh, I hope you don't mind being called Benji. Benjamin, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And this All-Seeing Arbiter deck is for you, my friend. Ugh, I'm not the biggest fan of this hand. But it's got the All-Seeing Arbiter, and we want to try him out. So I'm going to keep it, though I think our deck can do better. Let's go ahead and play Jurari Disruption here. Just because we can Secret of the Keys. Ooh, I'm going to instantly regret that. Oh, okay, cool. Saved by Dorothea. Thank you, Dorothea. Ooh, mono green, you say? Very well, opponent. So this could work out for us or against us, not sure. Actually, Arbiter, I feel like, is pretty well positioned against mono green. Granted, both these guys can get big, but, I think we got some options. Treasure, most likely, if I had to take a stab at it. Yep. Gonna go for the old ramp. Seems okay. Opponent. And we get to draw, so not the worst. Right? Being proactive. Ooh. Alright, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. No attack still. I wonder if we want to tap here to prevent them from being able to draw a card, right? It is tempting. No, I think we hold it. It may play a 4-drop, something with charge, right? We'll see what they play. Ranger class, okay. Another tapped treasure. So they have to attack with everything if they want to draw a card. That's exactly what they're doing. Okay. Interesting. I think we're okay with this. We can kill something else as well if we want here. I do want to hit our land drops though. So I think we just investigate twice. Yeah, I think we just investigate twice here. Could also do this and draw. No, let's do this. Right? It's definitely the slower way. Oh, nice. That worked out quite well. Missed our land drop, though. Let's go here, here, and now we have a couple of options. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to have a 1 and a 2 in the graveyard, right? So they're hitting their treasures. Old growth. That is fine. That doesn't level that. You're going to probably get another treasure here. Well, once again, we'll be able to minus that. See how our opponent approaches us. I don't really want to take 4 here. Let's draw a card. Block here. Maybe we should deny them the treasure, right? Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Alright, come on, give me a land. Thank you. Alright, cool. And now we just keep hitting our land drops. So, alright. Arbiter, let's find out. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Probably nothing but 2s. Nothing but 2s. Do this to -3 if we want, right? Nah. Came here to do a thing. We're going to do a thing. And let's minus that guy so we can block if we need to. Alright. That also stops them from being able to fight us, right? So, what are we looking to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We can Dorothea on the Arbiter. And then play Hermit. I think we're just going to keep jamming out Arbiters because they're going to trigger themselves, right? This is interesting. They didn't level the Ranger class. So it's the Inscription, right? Yeah, I feel like this is Inscription. So we'll be able to play Arbiter minus on one of them. Another Troll, okay. So we cast Dorothea, we can minus on 1, right? And then leave up... Oh, our mana is just a little awkward. Right? Because I kind of want to leave up Faith plus... Yeah. Can also go Hermit and leave up 2. It's not the worst. Hermit can block and counter. Dorothy makes a pretty quick clock. So let's attack first. See if we can hit our land. No, maybe we should have done that because we would have drawn 2, and I feel like we're going to hit our land. It's a good blocker. It is a tap land, so that's not the worst. Let's discard an Arbiter. So this hits a little bit harder. Right? It's minus here. Play our tap land. And then I think I'm okay going here. And then we have either or if push comes to shove, right? We have 2 blocks. We can draw. Alright, this is interesting. Granted, our opponent's definitely gotten their value off these Gala Greeters. So let's see here if they're going to try to inscribe. Or the inscription. I feel like that's what it was. Considering their attacks, I feel like what they had was the inscription. Right? So let's see. We can hit them for... Alright, now they're going to level. Okay. Interesting opponent. Block here. We can actually put them on a clock. Snakeskin Veil. Do we counter that? I think I like the idea of countering it. They burn their 2 treasures. And then let's see. Then we'll have 3 in the graveyard, right? We'll have 4, so we could start subtracting these old growth trolls completely. Yeah, play the other one. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about burning those treasures or not. Okay. So we are getting pretty low on life. We could pitch the tap land. Let's do that. Yeah, because then we could draw discard, right? Discard a land. Now that makes them -5. They both trigger. Minus here. Minus here. Right? Attack again. Let's pitch the Judge. Judge is probably going to block. So let's go Hermit. Right? Trigger again. There we go. Minus. Minus. Boom. Yes. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Ooh. Let's see. We have a blocker. We'll just take the 1. And they're facing down lethal. So yeah, we just won't block. And I think, yes. Oh, nice. All right, it's another control-y hand. Our opponent goes first though. So we can potentially like disruption and then make disappear. We're going to keep this and see how it plays out. All right. Cool. Start off with tap land. So, oh, black-white. All right, cool. So, Jiraiya Disruption, their wedding invitation, and then we can leave up Make Disappear for whatever other shenanigans they got going on here. Oh, yeah. Counter. Okay, okay. Let's keep hitting those sweet land drops. I like that. I'm on deck. So, what are we going to let through here? We have to figure out whether we make disappear or not, right? I think we need to wait till the 5, right? I don't... Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you, opponent. That's awesome. So, definitely like a Lolth. They can't despair us. So, if this is a Planeswalker, we're doing it, right? We're just countering whatever Planeswalker they play. And if not, then we get the Deluge, which is sweet. So, hopefully they let us Deluge here, which it looks like that's what they're going to do, which is great for us, right? This could be an Emperor. Deluge and Hermit. Hermit does let us get on the board, right? Player tap land, and we have Make Disappear. So you know what? I am gonna Hermit here. I'm gonna Hermit. Our opponent has no pause? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, how do they not have a pause? We're just gonna let this go. Yeah, that's fine. All the removal they eat here is less removal they have later on. And of course, we can always replay our Hermit. So that works out well. So the only thing we get punished here is if it's an Emperor, right? If it's a Lolth or a Despair, we're in good shape. Even if it's Emperor, I guess we have Faithful Absence as well. Nice, opponent. Nice. Let's see here. I don't hate the idea of playing our Hermit, right? No, I think we're just gonna Deluge. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Deluge. I think that's better. We have all the lands we need. We can bounce something. So our opponent playing around counter magic. So we could probably pitch these Disappears. Which, I mean, fair, right? They did a good job. Got the one that matters. Maybe not. Maybe we do keep it up. Yep. It's Deluge. Oh, counter magic is the best magic. Man, this is fantastic. We're hitting all the stuff and things. All the stuff and things. Alright, let's go Faithbound. Right? Because if they kill this one, then we have a win con, right? And the only thing they can do is verse it. Let's see. They verse it, we let it happen. You and the captain make it happen. They verse. Roger. We could Make Disappear to save it, but no, that's why we kept 2 of them. Keep burning those removal spells. That's what we're here for. So yeah, they're going to play around counter magic, which is perfectly fine. Good for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now they could Despair us. Yeah, that resolves. So that's going to be a tough one, actually, for this deck. I'm not going to lie. Alright, cool. Well, if you're going to give us that one. That actually stops the cycle too, right? It does! Yes! Alright, well, in that case... No, I think we keep that for a Planeswalker. Dorothea, my dear. Hello, friend. Dorothea can't die to verse. And this lets us Deluge and leave up stuff and things. We can also do this. But then we can't Deluge. So, yeah, I think we just hold here. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Red. Oh, that is kind of scary, actually. No, I guess if they Tibbled us, we have Essence. So, what else could this be? Meat Hook for 0. Okay. I consider that a win. Oh, boy. Huh. I mean, if they attack, we just snap block. What is this? Yeah, that's what Dorothy is there for, friend. She's there as sack fodder. Is it recursion? Are they going to get her back so they could start the cycle again? Is that what that is? They don't have any creature lands. Okay. So let's see what they do here. They're gonna minus. That's interesting. So we unfortunately can't bounce it, and so I think we're just gonna draw 2. Another Dorothea, not really what we wanted to see. So we can go Hermit plus untapped land feels correct to me, right? Yeah, and then this is pitching on land is great, right? So let's, can we have enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. No, we don't. Oh yeah, we do, right? We could put Dorothea on that, which is horrible. So let's fire this off and then attack, right? Try to get the Planeswalker down, and then we can, yeah, because unfortunately we don't have any legendaries, so this would have been too much to do. But oh wow, really? That's very interesting. Very interesting from our opponent. I did not see that coming. Well then, if that's the case, let's just play our other judge here. So they're top decking. We're tapped out though, so shields are down. They drew a creature land is bad. In particular, Hive, but got there. All right. Yeah, we have 2 turn 2 plays. We have 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I like this. Our opponent's on the play, and ooh, okay, double make disappear. That's actually not too bad. So we can counter their 3 and their 4 potentially. I like that, and then we can play our Hermit. Straight up Jund. Okay. Well, no, I'm not gonna play Hermit into that. I feel like their 3-drop is gonna be stronger than our Hermit, right? So, yep. Just go ahead and counter that. That's an easy 2 for 1. We don't want to give them that. And now, play the Hermit because we can sack it if we need to, right? If it's a Chariot. If it's a creature, we have our Faithful Absence. Pretty control-y hand. So let's see if they play the Chariot. It is a Chariot, and we will counter that. Works out. I like it. Then we have Make Disappear. Ooh, look at that. Man, this is a little awkward. It's a little awkward because, yeah, you know what? I am going to Dorothea here. I'm going to Dorothea because that way, right, we still have access to Make Disappear. And if not, then we have the access to both the following turn versus if we have to Make Disappear, we're not being most effective with our mana. We have Absence if it ends up being a, ooh. I'm halfway tempted to play Dry Disruption, but we're actually going to hold. Just in case they play land and go either Disruption or Ren, we have the counter for it. Harvester. Okay. We're okay with that. And we're not punished because we can Deluge. So that worked out well. Worked out well, my friends. Let's try to hit our lands. Yeesh. It's awkward. I think we keep these 2. Let those 2 go. Alright, there we go. I like that. So this is interesting. I think I will play it so we can play our Arbiter on curve. And hold. No attacks. Because we could block. Push comes a shove. We can Make Disappear if we need to. We'd rather not use it as a defender. Yep. Seems fine. Take the 3 and like it. See if our opponent does anything else. I think we want to hold on the, well, don't hate keeping the board clear, right? This guy coming down is going to do some... yeah. Give him the treasure. No, we're going to take it. We're going to take it because this guy will effectively neutralize him. And he'd have to play 2 treasures to sack. What we could do is before the second treasure... Or, I'm sorry. Blood token triggers. We can kill it with Faithful. So... yep. Our turn, make disappear. Well, I don't want to run this out into, like, their open board, right? So I am just going to Geist and send it back. And if they want to sack the Harvester to kill the Geist, we're okay with that. This allows us to leave up and make disappear. We can Dorothea another turn if we need to. We have our make disappears to count as our 2s, so I think this is fine. This would draw us a card to replace itself, but with Jund, I don't really want to leave it into open mana. I think we can wait till they tap out, right? Can take the 3. Yeah, I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block. I think we can... I guess the... Well, maybe. Interesting. They do have the 4 mana for Despair, so maybe we should leave the Geist up, right, as sack fodder. Let's... Seems fine. I am going to hold on the... Ooh. One more mana to play it, just because I feel like they have removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just play our guy and send it back. We have this game of chicken. Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable, like, you know what I mean, having just the 1 card out there. Because this guy doesn't do... He does great against creatures, but... Nixless. So that's interesting. We can counter 1, right? Also just Dorothea. I think we just let these resolve.
Families call me their advocate. My goons will make quick work of you.
And pitch.
And you'll lose everything.
Maybe we should have countered the... Maybe we should have countered 1. Let's go ahead and kill the big one. Still going to be a clean 2 for 1 here. So now the question is... Oh, I guess we could have countered 1. Man, really need that land there. Guy doing 1 damage is interesting. I think we play it. 1, 2, 3. That way next turn we can leave up the Hermit. We can afford to take the discard here. Yeah, the 1 damage there is quite relevant. Even with the, you know, playing it this way. I kind of want to leave him up as a counter spell. I think that's going to be better. So we're just going to hold here. I think we're going to win. We're going to win big, is my interpretation of it. Alright, we can take it.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Do we have... That was a different game, right? Okay. They're not going to do anything. Fair. There's the 2 mana. Now we've got some action here. So let's go ahead and go here. And then we can leave up Hermit. Right? So they can't do a big removal spell. If they use a small one, they use a small one. We can Dorothea here if we want. Alright. They left up the 3, so we're just going to sack the Hermit and counter it twice. So they could have the other Riveter's Charm. If they do, I mean, there's really not much we can do here, right? Draw, and let's discard. Keep these 2, right? And our opponent, wow, they scoop it up. All right, I think that was a little premature. All right, this seems like a pretty defensive hand. I like it. I like it. Buys us some time. We have our land drops. I think we're gonna keep this one. My friends. Hopefully it shall take us to the promised land. Ooh, didn't want a 3rd one. That's a little painful. Going up against Jetmir. So Naya. Alright. So probably gonna hold on the make disappear till turn 4 or 5, right? When they can play either Jetmir or rabble rousing. I think is gonna be the correct play. I mean, obviously we'll leave it here. It is instant. Excellent. Excellent. I think we go double blue first. See if our opponent plays anything extremely worthwhile, right? They can drop a Jenny or a Adeline. Either or gets countered. Professor of Symbology. I think that's good enough to counter. I think it's good enough. Alright, not give them the 2-for-1 action. We're gonna go. Question is, do we go shield up? Ooh, Scoot Swarm. Ouch. Nice opponent. Super cool. Alright, well. Let's go here. Does it tap correctly for us? Okay. Cool. Start going super wide on our opponent. Spelled our retreat. Still think it was correct. But, you know, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Trigger. Ooh. Not quite there. I think we just end up going here for the lulz. Keep hitting our land drops. Pay 3 so we can draw. I kind of like that, honestly. I think we can afford it. Got a pretty big defense going. So next turn we have access up to 6 mana. Opponent definitely put the effort in making their Naya deck look sweet. And I gotta say it does. Alright, here comes the land. Ooh, nice, nice. So this thing gets preposterous, right? Play a land, get crazy here. Is that what's going on? No? Maybe? Alright, let's draw. See if we draw one of our removal spells or X, right? Trigger. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think it's only attack, right? Yeah, so I think we just have to leave up a Ganja, which is 2 now, right? You know, these are not legendary. I guess if we play her, they're legendary, right? Also Deluge. This is interesting. I think we're definitely going to get in there. I'd like to Deluge, but I feel like we just die if... Yeah, I think we have to leave up Iganjo, because if not, this thing gets silly, right? There's their lands. Could also block with Dorothea, but the trample could be a thing. So we got next turn they're gonna make doubles. We get a little crazy. All right, come on, opponent. They're not going to. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, opponent. We can't quite kill them, unfortunately. Let's get in there for 8. Yeah, 12 doesn't do it. Send it back. Oh no, nice. Okay, that's not the worst. Not the worst. Triggers. Makes a double. Okay. Okay. Now, unfortunately, that is enough to where we can't quite block. Is there a way we can kill them this turn? Unfortunately, we can't. Which is a bit of a bummer, right? Because I definitely would have liked to. Them having that, I guess we can go looking for the other... Let's do this, because I'm trying to think we want to kill that, right? Block and kill that. I think we dig first. We could actually just take it. Yeah, I'm going to actually dig here. Make disappear. We kind of need you before. Untap land. And I guess we go like this. Do this. And then take it, fall to 1. Could block. Put it. No. Just take it. I think it's correct to just take it here. Jarari Disruption. Man, the almost. So close. 1 point away. Where did we miss 1 point of damage? 1 point of damage. So close. Let's go here. Oh, man. Here and... Fortunately, I guess we should have considered blocking and killing it. I don't know. It was high risk, high reward, right? Go here. Attack with everything at you. Fortunately, yeah, man. So close. So close. Oh. Well done, opponent. Well done. Oh, good game. Good game. Nice. I don't think... so close. Well, happy friends, that was the deck. Man, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think the deck was a little too defensive, right? I think we were... I really designed it to be a little different, right? Really cap and maximize on our graveyard to be able to make Arbiter kind of like a draw 2 every time. And I think I might have gone a little too deep in that aspect, right? I think we could have definitely manipulated the deck up to be a little more proactive. Maybe cut the Dorotheas. I like the Faithbound Judge, honestly. The Dorothea maybe as a one of, right? I think it was a little more fun of. Yeah, Tezzeret, I think it's just interaction. I think we need a little more interaction, right? Maybe some wedding announcements, right? That way when they kill that, we still get some advantage out of that. So it's an interesting one, but once again, you know what I mean? I do the struggling, so you guys don't have to. But I like it. I do think it's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys want to see some more of the All-Seeing Arbiter or not. I do want to revisit Spirits. He's an avatar, but revisit Spirits with the Esper Ascendancy, but we'll see that for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, this one's probably, I don't know, it's small sample size. I think this build in of itself is probably a 2. a 2 out of 5, right? I think with some slight modifications, I think this could definitely be a 3 out of 5 deck. Yeah, I go with that. I think low ball, 2 out of 5, high end, 3 out of 5. It's low ceiling, but low floor as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Till next time, as always, happy gaming.